Are you a first-time visitor to Knott's Berry Farm? That's what this video is all about, is to give you a guide. We're gonna showcase to you guys where the park at, how much our tickets, attractions, and our tips and tricks. So if you're ready, I'm ready. It is time to get this video started for all you first-time visitors, because I know I was once. Let's go. Just a hop, skip, and a jump away before you start your journey to Knott's Berry Farm. I would say if you're coming out of town, out of state, out of country, you gotta scope out the Knott's Hotel as well. It's literally right next door to Knott's Berry Farm. If you're doing a full day at Knott's Berry Farm, you wanna take a minute, a break, an hour, or whatever else, you can actually go to the Knott's Hotel where you're staying at, take a little breather, and then go right back to the park. They have actually bundle packs, I'm gonna showcase to you right here. There's different bundle packs you can choose from for Knott's Berry Farm. Some of them are seasonal, some of them just the general pricing. All right, so one big tip, when you come down through Knott's Berry Farm, through this way here, if you have the Prestige Pass, this is where you can get your parking, the $50 parking. It's not $50, it's actually, if you have a Prestige Pass, it is one of the Prestige parking lots. See, as you can definitely tell right behind me, that's another tip right there, is to get here early enough during the seasonals or even off season as well. Weekdays are actually one of the most key days for you guys to come out to parks to enjoy it, to maximize your day, to maximize your trips. Ever wanted to feel like you're in Philadelphia, but in Orange County? Price of admission is this right here as well. This is 100% free. This right here is Independence Hall, a brick by brick, cement by cement replica of the Philadelphia landmark. Now this video in general is for Knott's Berry Farm, not for Knott's Soak City just about yet. That one right there I'm going to be actually setting up later on down the road, but this is a first-time visitor's guide to Knott's Berry Farm. Okay, so let's talk about Knott's Berry Farm passes in general. Now it does say the single day admission here, all ages 3 and over, are $99.99. But if you actually paid online, you get an online discount. They have a 2025 season pass. They have a regular, which is $120, which is, I think, is a really solid deal. Gold, I believe, Gold does not include parking. Admission to Knott's Berry Farm in Soak City throughout 2025, which is $145. But the Prestige Pass, it's all ages 3 and up, admission to Knott's Berry Farm, Soak City, and you get preferred parking through 2025, which comes out to $399. That right there in general, you can always make payments on these if you need to. Now here, they do have Westcom, of course, it's here on the other side. You get 5% back on purchases all season long with the Knott's Visa credit card as well. Scan that QR code. And it actually does get cheaper if you do have a friend here that actually has a season pass. They can actually do a bring a friend for you guys. But also too, if they haven't used their bring a friends in, I want you to come in and enjoy it, they can do a bring a friend for free. So yes, you just go to those ticket booths, you give them your season pass, and you say you want to bring a friend in. If you have the Prestige Pass, you get, I believe it's up to 2 guests here for free. All right, guys, like I talked about the FunPix in general, if you want to actually throw out the park, they do have stations here where you can get your fun pictures with, you know, the characters, whether you get a fun moment in front of the Christmas tree in general. They do have ticket pricing as well, which is the digital prints. It's about $29.99. We get the Polar Express prints, which is $39.99. You get the all-season FunPix, which you get unlimited digital downloads for $59.99. Now, again, like I talked about with seasonal events here in Knott's Berry Farm being one of the biggest, and you want to actually take it home and enjoy it, well, they have everything for Christmas here. And you also get unlimited digital downloads, and it's $64.99. Another spot for first-time visitors is a Geode shop. They have minerals, fossils, and gemstones as well. Now here, check this out. You can pick one of these. They put it inside that machine and they cut it, and then you pick up later and they hold your geode later. Now some of them can actually be something inside. We're just unsure. Right next to Ghost Rider, you can get your, make sure you guys, if you have a large bag, you can put them in here. They have the locker rentals here. They got standard, large, and jumbo size. Right next to the lockers, they got first aid and security. All right, so if you wanted to rope drop one attraction, it's here. The longest, fastest wooden roller coaster on the West Coast. It's Ghost Rider. Trust me when I say this, you want to make this your first attraction on certain days, because this can get very packed. Talking about the fast lane, you guys don't want to wait in line. Giant lines, no worries. They have the fast lane, which is that one right there. If you're unsure whether you want to use the fast lane or not, because you're coming from out of state, out of country, just in my tips and tricks, just wait till you come out here, see the line, see how it is, and then if you're rope dropping, you can get the fast lane that same day. So I would just pick and choose. Yeah. And it is always such a gift here at Knott's Berry Farm. Now, if you don't ride the railroad or eat a funnel cake, did you really actually go full Knott's Berry Farm? So this is an authentic narrow gauge railway. This one right here used to be the 340. They moved it back out. Now they have the 41 here, but it's fantastic. This is like stepping inside through time. So if you guys are making your trip out for your very first time at Knott's Berry Farm, you guys need to scope this out because something does special happen on this railway. Well, at least in cold days will be okay, because look at it, they got the warmers right here.
Our railway opened back in 1952 and has been in daily operation ever since. The locomotive and railway cars are relaxed and are over 140 years old and used to carry passengers to and from Denver and the Rio Grande. If these railroad cars could talk, they tell tales of the gold rush cowboys and settlers, dreams and fortunes, and the pioneer spirit of the West. Walter Knott was on hand for the dedication of this railroad, and this tradition has been maintained every day since. Have a great journey, and we'll see you at the station.
Get them hands in the air. You got any money back here?
No sense here.
No sense?
No sense.
All right, not a dollar, not a dime?
I know. One thing I do love about Knott's Berry Farm is their dining plan. Now, I actually did a full-on video on where to eat and also a dining plan itself. Down below, I'm gonna have it up here as well as down below. Definitely scope it out as well. The dining plan in general, I would recommend if you're here for more than 2 people, I would actually recommend an all-day dining. Now I'm gonna have all the information right over here as well and different types you can choose from. They have an all-day dining, all-season dining. They have a snack plan as well, but there's all different kinds. And again, Knott's Berry Farm has a amazing variety of foods. And one thing that's so different from any other park, whether it's Six Flags, Disneyland, or even Universal Studios, is the portion size. The portion size is massive here at Knott's Berry Farm, even for their seasonal events. I have to give it to Knott's Berry Farm for that. So make sure when you do come out to Knott's Berry Farm, you ride the 2 oldest attractions, which is a Calico mine ride and the Timber Mountain log ride as well. Whether it's a hot day, cold day, it doesn't really matter. Everyone wants to ride, whether it's this one or right here is Calico River Rapids. Welcome to Santa Monica. Oh, sorry. Welcome to the Boardwalk. The Boardwalk is here to mimic in a boardwalk when you're here for the piers. But there's actually some amazing attractions here for the boardwalk, which is the steepest drop, 96-degree drop. It is my daughter's favorite. It's hang time. Well, if you guys want to know where the former place was, this used to be Boomerang. I love sometimes when you actually see someone get really scared and they're just like, oh my goodness, and they don't use the goodness word. If you guys haven't, make sure this is one of your attractions, because sometimes in general, this attraction does get extremely packed. Inside the boardwalk as well, you can play some games. Again, when you go to the boardwalk, when you go to Santa Monica as well, you can play some games in general that are somewhat rigged. Just kidding. Now inside there as well too, they do have accelerator, which is still kind of in and out, down, whether it's here, whether it's there, just take it as it is at times. But they also have a giant drop, which is Supreme Scream. Including with that as well, we have some carnival attractions that they do have here. Wipeout was actually here, but it's currently down right now. But let me tell you something, it is crazy. I call it the Roaring 20s every single time. But did you know that where the Roaring 20s actually was, that they call that area Boardwalk? That's right, guys. I will always continue to call this the Roaring 20s area because, you know, you get the Berry Factory, you get the Wheeler and Dealer, you got the theater back there. But again, it is an extension of the Boardwalk. You get Boysenberry, you get the Cubs you can take a picture with. See, I'll take the kisses. The licks. Oh no, not the licks, not the licks. Ah, they licked me. I know. Got me. We absolutely love you two. Are you guys behaving right now? Are you guys behaving?
As well as they ever are.
Okay, all right. I know. Be careful. We got Santa Claus back over there, so you guys got to be careful. Well, I promise. I'll get you guys on a nice list, okay? I got you guys. All right, you guys ready for a picture? There's no licking, okay? You promise? Okay. You got one of the best restrooms right over here, the Prop Shop Pizzeria as well. See, and then start your day off for some coffee, some snacks. It's here at Charleston Circle Coffee. Now, as we're talking about the Boardwalk, I can tell you actually one of the best places to eat at Knott's Berry Farm is the Boardwalk Barbecue. This is what I told you guys about the food plan here. It is never like anybody else. Look at the portion size they literally give you during the season. This is a seasonal item you're probably not gonna get for the Festival of Holidays at Disneyland. Look at this size, dude. Look at this. I actually chose my side, which is the mac and cheese. It comes with the cornbread right there. But look at the fixins. Look at that, man. Oh my goodness. This is the turkey sandwich. All the trimmings, and I mean all the trimmings. Oh, that's a fork size. Look at that. Yeah. I say this once and I say this a million times. That was really fantastic. You guys have to get I was a little iffy on getting the gravy and a cranberry, but that all worked. Oh my goodness, this is another one of my favorites here at Knott's Berry Farm. It is really good. The next spot to highlight on your next visit is Fiesta Village. Now, that too went into a full reimagining and refresher as well. Now again, like I always say, I did a full-on video. I'm gonna have that up here or down below. Ton to actually do there. You have, well, currently right now, everybody knows Soul Spin is currently down. They have Jaguar, they got Revolution, and a ton more amazing carnival-like attraction. I love it. For me in general, my main thing is I just hope that they do something for Scary Farm there. All right, so we are here at Camp Snoopy. And again, at the most part, if you guys wanted to get a full in-depth of what Camp Snoopy was officially reimagined, well, I have a video link I'm gonna have down below in the description as well as up top here. It is so great. This is another land for your kids or even for adults in general. But herein what lies the issue on that. So you can ride most of these attractions. The only thing I would say is be very mindful of the roller coaster. Roller coaster at times, even for me in general, I couldn't fit on the attraction until you kind of turn your body in a certain way. But with the original reimagining, this right here is Camp Snoopy. This completes the full Peanuts gang here for Camp Snoopy. It's Chuck. How are you doing today, Chuck? We look fantastic. And you know what? It is so great. You guys finally are back here at Camp Snoopy. I'm telling everybody right now in this video, for the first time visitors, to come see you. That's right, you. Oh, all right, you ready for a picture? And one of the largest areas here at Knott's Berry Farm is Old Town, Ghost Town, Calico Town. But yeah, that's a lot of names to it. But yes, it's one of the oldest towns here. It's pretty awesome. I love this place because of the nostalgic feel to it. They still have, and also you can definitely see the picture gallery. Look at Ghost Town Picture Gallery. Photographs taken in clear or cloudy weather. All work executed in superior style. Oh, look at this. Old time photos. Choose costume choices like the saloon girl, cowboy, cowgirl, gambler, proper ladies, and the military as well. You can get your awesome pictures taken here. See, another gift item is right here at the General Blacksmith. This is a very old style building, but you can get your personalized horseshoes and your key rings as well. There's a lot of options, a lot of places you can go to take your picture with. whether it's here at the waterfalls, at the main town. There's a lot happening, and it definitely does feel like a town. Far beyond that, they have the Pony Express right here. They have the Calico Mine Ride. They have the Timber Mountain Log Ride. This thing extends all the way out to Silver Bullet. That is how big this area of land is at Knott's Berry Farm. I absolutely love visiting here at Ghost Town Calico. It is amazing. And that's why in general, during the season, this is one of the prime spots, dude. Every single annual event. For quite some time, I actually didn't see this before, but the candy shop, it officially returned. It returned without the actual name. Abuelita Chocolate at the Fudge Place is back. I was actually talking to someone inside there. I've been wanting to actually see it return, and it's returned to a different name. It's Santa's Hot Chocolate. Growing up for me, my hot chocolate from my abuelita's house was Abuelita's chocolate. Whenever my abuelita made mole, she made it with Abuelita's chocolate. It is so fitting that it does say Santa's Hot Chocolate. Going out right now, and you guys gotta scope that out, dude. I think it's the most problem. I'm gonna wait for my wife or my mom to actually get here, and I wanna try it out with them. All right, guys, souvenir check is right here. Look at, they have collectible pennies here. Now, again, they're not, the coins anymore you put in. I remember them being coins. You can definitely get the old style Ghost Town. Get some Camp Snoopy with Camp Spooky. Oh, some Scary Farm ones. This is pretty cool. I love this one. You get the attractions from Boardwalk, which is Accelerators, Supreme Scream, and Boomerang. Oh, you get the old style Mystery Lodge, Pony Express, and the Bigfoot Rapids. That was the former attraction. Where it is now, it's a Calico River Rapids. And more of the Camp Snoopy, but this is Charles M. Schultz's comic strips. Now, here's another attraction from the Boardwalk, which I'm hoping that the most part they fix the signs because they look like really burnt and really old. They have the Surfside gliders, they got the Scrambler, and they got the Coast Rider as well. And they have more of the Charles M. Schultz comic strips here. So definitely check out is Mrs. Knott's Chicken Dinner. The reason why is because that is what started it all. It really did. Now inside there, in my opinion, one of the best chickens I actually tried for the buffet. There's a lot of history inside there, and there is some historical figures in there. Like his Stetson hat. It is so incredible being inside there. You get to learn a lot about the history of the Cordelia and Walter Knott as well. But again, you're sitting in history, which is fantastic. Now, if you guys are just like me, I love to plan my trips way ahead of time just so I can maximize my trip here. Download the Knott's Berry Farm app, that one right there, and click on the shows. The shows will be right over here as well. This basically tells you all the shows that are coming up. Also, wait times are going to be more key. So wait times right there. Give it about maybe a day or two before you come out here. Kind of like see how the day progresses on that one. But yes, they'll all be right here. Some of them have the fast lane as well. I would say the major tip right now is to plan your day in advance. That way you know the times on different shows here. Now, they don't have the Wild West Stunt Show here. They have smaller shows here in between seasons. But during the seasons, they do have shows. And I would say at the most part, plan ahead because at times it gets extremely packed here. We covered as much as we possibly can. I thought about it and I wanted to make this video. How I would want someone to tell me on my very first trip what I can see, what I can do, what I can pay for, and how I can experience Knott's Berry Farm. So I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed that video, and it definitely helped you out on your next trip out here on your very first time. Yeah, Ghost Rider, on your very first trip to Knott's Berry Farm ever. If you guys thoroughly enjoyed this video, give it an awesome thumbs up. If you guys are brand new to the channel, like I talked about before, I've been here at Knott's Berry Farm so many times, and I literally can call myself a little bit of an expert when it comes to tips, tricks, and also what to do here. Make sure right now you guys are subscribed. And now we are onward to the next fun adventure. Let's go.